Morning, YTPC. Backwoods Piper 1. So I touched base, and I said the other day when I made that video about the breaking open the tin of frog martin that I was going to a Missouri Trappers Association rendezvous, and I try to get some video up on it. Well, you know, that didn't happen. Not because nobody would let me, it's just because of my getting up way too early yesterday, and I was rushing around trying to get ready to leave, because, you know, when you get up that early, your brain's not in gear. At least mine wasn't. Got up at about, I don't know, it's 3:45 in the morning. Anyway, so I took a drive, and I left here about, oh, I guess it was about 6. But yeah, I was so concerned about what pipe I was going to take and what tobacco that I walked out, jumped in the truck, took off, and yeah, left my camera here. So anyway, it was still a good time. I talked to a lot of people, and then of course this morning, I got up this morning, my brain just woke me up, and so I had work to do, because I, you know, basically sloughed off the last couple of days. Went to the Trappers Rendezvous yesterday, and then I went to Gallivanting Friday with my wife on Friday. So I had to get some work done, so I just woke up thinking about it this morning at 4:30, and it's now 20 to 7. So far I've gotten one piece done, or almost done, and now I got to put on my extra cheaters. What I'm doing today is sanding the filler, wood filler, off of these gun stocks, and when you put the filler on there, you got to go around all these little borders that go around the checkering pattern, and clean out the wood filler. So if you don't, what happens is when you finish these things, the finish will bridge across that border, and then when you go to sand them out for final coats and stuff, then you got a border that's full of finish and filler, and then you have it has a tendency to want to lift the finish around the edges, which is not good. So I got to go around all these little borders and clean the stuff out of there. But anyway, I would have started this video a little while ago if I would have, but when I do this, I've got a big dust collector that I turn on to suck all the sanding dust out, because of course that stuff definitely not good to breathe. So I fire my dust collector up, and when that's running, you can't hardly hear anything. The main reason I'm doing this morning is just to let you know that I didn't get any video of the rendezvous, because, like I say, I ran off and forgot my camera. And I could have used my phone, but I know it looks funny with 2 pairs of glasses on. And you know, the funny thing is, I got bifocals, and when I'm going around these little borders and stuff, I still got to have cheaters. But anyway, now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I guess I was going to say I could use my phone, but when I try and you know, compress it so it'll go on, so I can download it faster. I don't know, for some reason with my phone it still doesn't download faster, but it's still taking me at least an hour or so, maybe 2, to get it downloaded. And since I'm not really a computer whiz, I just didn't do it. And but heck, I don't even edit my things, because to be honest with you, I don't even know how to edit. And that's pretty sad. So usually when I do a video, it's a one-shot deal. And oh, and by the way, I just set my pipe down while I'm doing this, but I was smoking my Peterson Dracula again this morning. And of course, you can probably take a wild guess and figure out what I was smoking. Yeah, my favorite, Peter Stokeby. Yeah. Another thing I gotta do, I don't know if you guys can see in there, we'll get the light over here, maybe you can see it. But down inside here, you can see this gets a little filler built up in these areas right in here. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but I'll try and clean most of that out of there too, because if you don't, and you get a big buildup of that stuff in there, when the gun gets put together, the action and barrel and everything goes back in, well, it won't fit. And you can, and it has been done, not by me, but by new people that do this stuff, that don't know any better. They get a big buildup of finish in these stocks and stuff, and it will actually break the stock when you try and force the the action back inside these things. So, but anyway, that's what I'm doing for right now. Probably doing this till I've got like 4 more pieces I got to sand the filler off of. Not rifles, they're just single pieces, but and then I'm gonna stain them and spray them, get everything to match up. And but that's what I'm doing today. So anyway, I guess this is plenty long enough. Don't even have anything to say really, just touching base to let you know why I didn't have anything up about the Trappers Rendezvous. Of course I went down there with the intention of just getting a few fur farms, which is what, when you skin the animals, you put the fur on these things, it forms them into a nice shape and makes them look presentable. And I was only going to get some of that stuff. Well, I ended up spending way too damn much money down there, pardon the language, but that's nothing out of the ordinary. Oh well, you can't take it with you. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. This is Sunday morning, and have a great week, and I will catch up with you all later. Keep your pipes lit and your tobacco dry. Backwoods Piper 1. Later.